everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another plant unboxing. So this plant arrived yesterday in the middle of the day while I was in San Diego, and I didn't get back till 11 at night. And what I did was I took the plant out because I knew I didn't want it to stay overnight in the box when it was already sitting in the sun all day. It's hot in the 80s still here in Santa Monica in Southern California. Abby and I were on the beach in Del Mar yesterday and she's having a blast. Since I couldn't do the unboxing at 11 at night and I wanted to wait for daylight to do this video, I took it out of the box, and let's just say that this box was packed so tight that I did open up the top part of the plant so it could breathe, but I didn't take it out fully so I could save it for the video and give you my thoughts. So when I opened the box, the plant was stuffed in here with extra stuffing, so basically right in here. And when I took the plant out to breathe, a bunch of leaves were folded up and down. Here is what the plant looks like when I took it out to breathe. It was wrapped up tightly, and I just let it sit on my desk so it could air out for the night and then save my unboxing for the rest of this for the video. So I haven't seen the condition of the plant, but now looking at it, so it looks like it got shipped in a Ziploc bag with moss, and I'm interested to see the condition of the root system. And just by the shape of the leaves and the size of the plant, I'm probably gonna stake it. I have one more stake that's pre-made, ready to go, and without damaging the root system, and you can always use the moss for something else, propagation. I'll try to not get it everywhere and then bring out the plant. So that's kind of upsetting, having a beautiful plant shipped to you and then the leaves were packed so tightly in the box that it damaged the leaves. So every time I ship plants that are leafy, I pack it loose, so when it's going through the mail system, like if it does tumble around during shipment, it's not going to put that much damage on the leaf. But this was like wrapped super tight. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the moss when I'm done. Let's see what's going on, and then I'm going to set this plant up. So it looks like some orchid bark, and then I'm gonna have to restyle this plant, which is one of my favorite things to do. Okay, this is not a good sign, so let's take that out. Oh my goodness. Yep, another section here. I don't like what's going on with this section here, so I might do something with this. I don't know. I might just maybe cut it right here and then dump this big part, because look at it. Oh my goodness. And they didn't know the ID on this, but I'm pretty sure it's like my red emerald, but my red emerald is darker in color. My goodness, help me out. I'm trying to untangle you so that I can restyle you for the second part of the video. Okay, so things are looking crazy. What if I just loosely do this and then see what happens? Obviously this plant was not taken care of. Oh my goodness, there's like a bunch of like old parts of the plant. So I feel like I have a rescue here. Okay. Trying to loosen you up one section at a time here without damaging the root system. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere here. Okay, this is interesting. As I have it on my lap and create trash everywhere on me. It's okay. It's still hot in the 80s here, believe it or not, high 80s, and it is towards the end of October. Okay, as you can see, they're cuttings in like bad condition. Yikes. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do for this. Okay, so you know what? This is a tough one, because look at this. I mean, what would you do? I want it to stand up like this, but I don't know. I see like one small growth here. I might just cut it here and then have it grow here. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me look through the other plants while I decide. Same thing for this. Look at this. Questionable. I think I might do that for the whole thing and start fresh. I mean, I hate to do that, but I mean, this just looks, I don't know, doesn't look aesthetically nice. Let's see about these guys, if I can do anything about keeping the main stem of the plant. Wow. The aerial roots are all grown into each other like crazy. I'm trying to help you out here. This plant, of course, came from Florida. Alright, let's see. Okay, so this section, because I mean, it still looks awful. I think, I don't know. I mean, I could maybe put this section in here in soil, or I could just cut it all and start fresh. What would you guys do? Let's look at this. I mean, would you keep this? I mean, this doesn't look good at all. I think I'm gonna make my own executive decision to get rid of this stem. Okay, let's get the propagation scissors. Okay, because I mean, look at it. This is like not good. Okay, time to do a plant makeover. Let's look at this first guy here. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything, but this looks really bad. That leaf just fell off. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? There's like one small growth here. This just looks very unattractive. So I'm gonna get rid of you. And I'm going to take as much as I can without damaging the root system. So right here, not ruining the plant, I'm gonna make a cut right here as close as I can. Okay. And that takes care of getting rid of this. I don't know what to do with this. So here's this section here. This looks like the biggest piece. As you can see, from being packed so tightly, the leaf got ruined. There's a big crease or bent from bad packaging. So this is going to be the center of the plant. Let's set this on the side and look at what I want to do for the others. This small little guy, I mean, come on. I'm going to do the same thing for this. I'm going to go right underneath and catch as much as I can. And here we go. Without ruining the root. So there's one. It's a little baby. Same for this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Goodbye. There we go. Much better. And then this, oh, toughy, but you gotta go. This looks crazy. There's one. Still got some roots here. And then there's another. There's a little root system here too. So you know what I'm gonna do for the two babies? I'm gonna set it up in leca balls. Yeah, that's gonna be a little fun project. And then the stems, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put it in soil, have it live in my greenhouse, forget about it, and see if it'll ever spring up new babies. Who knows? Okay, same thing for this one. I'm gonna cut as close as I can. And yeah. So there's still some roots. Oh my goodness, that feels liberating to get rid of all those stems. So this is what I'm left with. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up to plant this up, and I hope it does well. And I'm trying to think, like, should I maybe... No, we're gonna set it up, and if it doesn't look happy, I'm gonna take it out and then put it in water. But the two babies, I'm gonna set up in leca balls. I have my one pole left that Catherine and I made, and I was trying to figure out who it was gonna go to. So here it is, and then a white planter that I just have sitting in my potting bench. So I'm going to put a little bit of soil here, and I'll go ahead and make more poles just to always have, because you never know, especially with me. And I'm gonna put the biggest section in the front and then hold on to it, which I think looks stunning. I can't wait to see it done. And of course the construction starts happening. So let's see what is the next section I want to work with. Maybe this, and then we'll have it go behind. I think that's a good look. What do you guys think? I think there. Yeah, I think that's a good look. Then once I have it all around, I needed to cut those ugly branches off. I mean, they didn't look healthy. It needed to go. Ooh, this is a nice section too. Take a look at that. Hot, but I am not gonna put my hair up right now because I just washed it. Now I'll put soil around it and then cinch it up. I don't have my hair pulled up in a ponytail because I just touched up the color and freshened it up. And then Olaplex #3 and BioSilk. So I'm letting my hair air dry right now. So that is why I don't have my hair pulled back, but I did put on my apron. Hopefully it likes living in this new setup, and after losing its original legs, but it was time to go. And you could tell the aerial roots were wrapped around each other. It was just getting crazy and out of control. I think we have a few more days of high 80s and then it should start cooling down, but I am definitely not mad. I know I came back home from San Diego last night and my fountain was actually dry, so I had to fill it up this morning. And then my next video I plan on doing, I do teach tonight, but my next video I'm planning on doing is getting my plant babies ready to be gifted to my plant friends. I love gifting my collection to my friends for special occasions, and I have a bunch of people in my life that are born in the fall, so it's gonna be fun to get ready a bunch of plants to give out. So now that I have the soil in there and in place, now I'm going to get my Velcro ties, and I think I'm gonna cinch it up as high as I can to have all of them snugged around this DIY pole. And let me know in the comments, did you guys enjoy watching the process of me making the poles and then figuring out what plants to stake up with it? And seeing the journey of the pole. I think that's pretty fun to share for the channel, and I like doing that. Okay, so I think everybody got included. I could be right, I could be wrong, but let me just cinch it here and then look. What do you guys think? I'm sneezing like crazy. I took an allergy pill maybe an hour ago because I came home from the gym and my nose and face was having a ball. I was not having it. My allergies was acting up. Okay, so I think this is going to be the final look. Wow, what a world of a difference. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I can save this tie for another plant. Unless it's not happy, then I'll go ahead and add another cinch. But I think this plant is good to go. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. Just a quick little setup planting with Jewelyn for this baby. And yeah, I wanted to save the full unboxing for today, but it needed to come out of the box to breed, and that looks pretty good. Just one more handful of soil, cover that area. Oops. Promote new growth. Okay, I think that looks phenomenal. I mean, I feel like I rescued the plant. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this away, and then I'm going to set up the two babies in Lego balls and set up the original stems in soil. I have my beautiful plant set up here. I have my Lego balls here and they've been soaking. Here are the two little babies. There are roots on here. I like having Lego balls for type of projects like these because they help me keep the cutting staying upright, and it can live like this permanently too, so it's like a one-stop shop. Such a beautiful day. I'll take Evie out for a neighborhood walk before I go to work. And then I'm just stacking the balls back on it and it's good to go. And then once these get bigger, I can move it into a bigger Lego ball setup. I can put it back in this planter to keep the plant nice and full. Or I can gift it, sell it, trade it, which is something I like doing with my plants. Okay, so here's the setup. Ta-da! Take a look at it. Isn't this so cute? I love it a lot. So this is its new home and I'll keep you guys posted. I am going to basically put all of the ends in soil, leave it in my greenhouse and see what happens. And if nothing happens in the next couple of months, I'll just dump it. But it's worth a try. I see a little baby growth here. And in cases like this, I just reuse soil that I didn't use from other nurseries that came with plant babies. And, you know, I always mention that I'll reuse for propagation. So in this case, projects like these where I'm not going to be too fussy using brand new soil. Let's see what happens. You never know. I'll give it a little bit more soil. So this is going to be its new setup. Let's see. You know, I see a little growth here. So if anything happens, I'll keep you guys posted. So this is one of my favorite things to do, is give them a nice mist at the end and give them some fertilized water. Not too sure where this is going to live. I'm in the process of getting my space ready to film for my fall plant tour, and I would like to do that within the next week because I think I am going to have one of my friend's birthday dinner over at my place, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm also gonna give the rooted stems some water and a little bit in the leca balls. It looks good. Hopefully it likes its new setup. I think it does, and wish the stems luck. Let's see if anything happens. I mean, the plant looks pretty old because those stems are pretty thick, but I think it's going to be happy living in my space. So if you enjoyed watching me do another unboxing and seeing me set up and fix up these plant babies, I got some in leca balls. I took all of the stems off, put it up on my last pole, stuck the bigger stems into a nursery pot. Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed seeing this unboxing, sound off in the comments below. And also, do you agree with me that this looks like my red emerald but in green? Because the stems are on the red side, but my red emerald is like burgundy dark red. My red emerald that I have is dark and burgundy, almost like a dark lord red, and this one is just regular jade green. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do an unboxing on an unidentified philodendron and seeing me set it up in a white planter. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video, and stay tuned for my fall plant tour. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. I do a daily video at 5 a.m. and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.